Ever noticed how just being around certain people changes the way you speak, the way you think, even the way you see yourself? You weren't born lazy. You weren't born insecure. You weren't born doubting yourself. But somewhere along the way, your environment whispered something into your identity, and you believed it. This is the unseen power of your surroundings. And today, we're going to break that pattern and take back control of who you truly are. Part 1. The silent influence of your environment. You don't need to be told what to do to be influenced. We absorb beliefs, habits, and energy from the spaces we live in and the people we interact with. Not because we're weak, but because we're wired to adapt. Think about it. You hang out with ambitious friends. You feel inspired. You're around complainers all day. You start noticing everything that's wrong. This isn't coincidence, it's contagion. Emotion, energy, mindset, all of it spreads. But let's dig deeper. How exactly does this work? What are the hidden signals shaping you without your permission? Part 2. Identity is a mirror. Your identity is not fixed. It's not carved in stone. It's a mirror, and that mirror reflects what surrounds it. If people constantly doubt you, you start to question yourself. If your room is messy, dim, chaotic, your mind slowly becomes the same. If your work environment is toxic, even your confidence at home begins to shrink. Your brain doesn't separate me from them. It listens to what it sees around you and adjusts your identity accordingly. But here's the dangerous part. Even the tiniest cues, colors, sounds, even clutter, start rewriting your self-image. Part 3. The power of tiny triggers. Let me give you examples. A messy desk doesn't just make you unproductive. It tells your brain you're disorganized. Seeing your phone before bed isn't just a habit. It tells your brain stimulation greater than sleep. Waking up to noise, stress, or negativity, your brain assumes the world is chaotic, so I must stay on edge. Over time, these tiny signals become patterns, and patterns become identity. You don't realize it, but your surroundings are quietly writing your story. But what if you could flip the script? What if you could design an environment that tells your brain the right story? Part 4. Your environment can heal you. You don't have to change yourself first. You can start by changing what surrounds you. A clean room tells your brain, you're in control. A journal on your pillow tells it, you're a reflective person. A bookshelf in your workspace says, you're a learner. Even switching out one negative friend can tell your identity. You deserve peace. These are not decorations. These are psychological nudges. They whisper to your subconscious, and it listens. So now let's talk real-world application. What are 4 specific changes you can make this week that will silently shift your identity? Part 5. 4. Real-life environmental shifts 1. Curate your circle. Surround yourself with people who live the way you want to grow. Energy is transferable. Choose wisely. 2. Design a launch space. Create a tiny area in your room that makes you feel like a better version of yourself. A desk, a reading nook, a corner with vision board. Let that space be your identity anchor. 3. Visual triggers equals mental triggers. Put quotes, reminders, or objects in visible places. They'll silently remind you of who you're becoming. 4. Cut the clutter. Cut the noise. Physical clutter leads to mental clutter. Spend 10 minutes a day cleaning one zone. Every clean corner boosts your clarity and peace. But remember, all of this only works if you stop waiting for permission to change. Part 6. Final thoughts. You're the architect. You're not broken. You are not lazy. You are not unmotivated. You've just been shaped by an environment that didn't see your potential. Now, it's time to become the architect of your identity. Redesign your space, rebuild your circle, rewrite your habits. You don't have to change you to start, just change what's around you. And watch who you become. Because the version of you that's confident, creative, peaceful, they've been waiting. And your environment is the key to letting them in. If this resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who feels stuck, someone who deserves to break free. This is LibroVerse, where we don't just talk about change, we build it one shift at a time. And see you in the next video, my friend. The